Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here, my name is Shay, and this is my channel, A Book Affair. Here we talk all things books, right? Like, duh. So, we're gonna just go ahead and jump in because this is my first TBR since creating this channel. So, we will be discussing my November TBR, okay? Okay. Just to let you know, I am not doing this the traditional way with a TBR jar, nor am I doing the whole spin the wheel, nor am I doing like a blind pick TBR thing, right? I instead decided to include my husband. So what we did, I pretty much chose, I think a total of 9 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9 books, you guys can see them. 9 books right here on my desk that I do not mind reading for the month of November. And so then I had my husband to just choose 3, and I chose 2 additional ones, so that'll be a total of 5 books. And honestly, if it's gonna be a good month, I'll read 3. If it's gonna be a great month, I'll read 4. And then if it's just a magnificent month, I will read all 5, right? So that's kind of how this video is gonna go today. My version of a TBR, because it's more so like a TBD. Yeah, because, you know, mood reading and depending on life and how it be lifing, we really don't know how it's gonna go. So I will go ahead and show you guys. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? So these are the 9 books that I just chose off of my bookshelf. Again, this bookshelf behind me is my nonfiction. You guys cannot see my fiction bookshelf, but it's there. It's not cute or anything by any means like the rest of you guys, but it's there. It exists. So these are the 9 books that I chose from my bookshelf that, again, I do not mind reading any of these. Of course, by default, there are some that I am longing to read more so than others. But again, wanted to include my hubby. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and insert the clips of him picking up the books to review them, to kind of read a bit more about them, and then him finally selecting his books. Now, he didn't want to be on camera. My boo shy, my man shy. Anyway, he didn't want to get on camera and kind of talk to you guys about why he chose the books he chose. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys his version on why he chose the books that he chose. Okay, so right here, let me go ahead and insert these clips of him picking the books up, reviewing them, and then selecting his 3 books. Be back soon. Right, friends, welcome back. Okay, so y'all see my shirt? A little TLC drip. So I have the 5 total books. Again, my hubby picked 3, I picked 2, and again, just so I can more so have some wiggle room, and I will give you guys his reasoning for choosing, and then obviously I'll share the reason of me choosing the books that I chose. So the first one that Bae chose is Home is Where the Bodies Are by Geneva Rose. Now, Geneva Rose is that girl. I love me some Geneva. I love me some Frida McFadden, right? Of course, when it kind of comes to women in like horror thrillers, I love Geneva. There are some people who do not like The Perfect Marriage. I don't understand it, but I respect it. I love The Perfect Marriage. And so, of course, when this book came out, several months ago, I can't remember exactly when it came out, but I've had it for a few months, I think early in the year, and of course I had to get it. So he said that he chose this book because it was very nostalgic. So we're 90s babies, we are millennials, we actually know what this is. There are some kids that don't know what a VHS is. So that was really what got him. The cover is what got him here because it was very 90s feel. That's what he said and why he chose it. Can't argue with the man. I mean, I think it's a gorgeous cover, and this isn't even like a special edition. Okay, so that's book number 1 for November TBR. The second book, and before I even show this book, I know it's time. It is time for me to read this book because I was so excited when I first got it, and then I kind of just avoided it because of the premise, I guess. And so it's time. It's time. And so I think a lot of people will cheer me on for finally reading this book. Kennedy Ryan, Before I Let Go. And the like, we can't ignore how gorgeous this is, right? I'm not exactly sure if this is, even though it kind of gives like summer, spring vibes because of the gorgeousness, I don't think it's really based in those seasons. But even if it is, like, I'm gonna read it. So when I asked Babe why he chose this, he did say the cover was gorgeous because that's why I thought he chose it. However, he actually chose this because of the title, Before I Let Go. It made him think of Frankie Beverly and May's recipes, Frankie Beverly, the song Before I Let You Go. And so that was his main reason for choosing it, because it associated, the title of this book was associated with the song. And so, hey, I couldn't argue with him with that either, because I mean, he has his own logic and it made complete sense when explained. So book number 2 for the November TBR is Kennedy Ryan, Before I Let Go. Now, this is his last book, and this will be the 3rd book on November's TBR. And I'm really excited to read this one because I've been, obviously, if it's on my TBR, duh, I eventually want to get to it. I just haven't gotten to it. But Ace of Spades, and I'm not even going to act like I can pronounce the author's name, but Ace of Spades by, is it Farida? And I can't even. I'm so sorry. I truly apologize. However, look at this cover. Oh, the cover is gorgeous, and this is exactly why he chose this book. My man is all about like Black power, so he saw that, he was like, he didn't even have to read the other books. He wanted to go with this just because of the cover, and I said, I need you to go through all 9 books because I need you to give every book a chance. And so that's just simply why he chose this book, Ace of Spades. I've heard really great things about this book. I remember when I bought this months ago and I was in Barnes & Noble, someone that worked there told me that this was a great book. And so I was like, okay, of course I have to get it. And so I got it. It's been on my shelf a little while, but I'm excited to get to it. And if you have not watched the previous videos, I have mentioned that I am an audiobook lover. So I actually have this on my Everand app in audiobook form, because I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Your girl, I'm not gonna sit and read this entire book. And it's, to y'all, it may not be that super thick, but I know me. And so I'm probably gonna tandem read between the physical and the audio. But yeah, I can't wait to read Ace of Spades because I heard really great things about this one. Book number 3. Okay, next, moving on to the last 2 books for my November TBR. Now, y'all don't laugh at me when I show y'all this next book, because I needed something to kind of break up like the seriousness that I feel like these 3 books are, okay? And I feel like this is going to kind of be one of those fun books that's like, okay, something different, something I don't really have to be too invested in. And I decided to choose Legends and Lattes by Travis, oh my gosh, just covered up. Travis Baldry? Travis, is that Baldry? Yes, Legends and Lattes. Now, when I got this book, I did not know it was a part of like a series. Don't get me lying to tell you the book before or after. Is this the first book? I'm not exactly sure. However, what got me was the lattes. I'm a coffee lover. That was so basic of me. Like, I can't even believe. But yeah, I'm a coffee lover. Also, this is not an ogre, but since it gave me ogre vibes, and still at my big age, I truly enjoy Shrek, it was a no-brainer. And yeah, so that's kind of why I chose this one. So yeah, Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry will be book number 4, and this is my pick for my November TBR. All right, the last book. I am a bit excited to read this. If you would have asked me in high school if I would have read this as an adult, I would have looked at you crazy like, girl, no, you will never want to read that book, okay? But I'm mature, I'm grown now, and I'm really just trying to expand my reading palette, okay? So the fifth and final book for my November TBR is, bam, The Great Gatsby. And look at this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's velvety. Y'all, please excuse my nails. I gotta do my nails. I'm waiting until it gets a bit closer to our cruise. So they're don't look at them too hard. They need to be done. But it's like velvety. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look. And I actually got this from the book outlet, and I'm not gonna lie, I was very surprised of like the quality of this. And so yes, we all know The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Like, of course, like the movie, enjoyed the book in high school, did not, but I'm really hoping to enjoy it now at my big age. And look at this. It's so thin compared to everything else, like easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? So that's why I decided to go with this one. And I really do want to try to get into more classics to kind of break up the books that I currently read, because right now I really love like romance. I love my thrillers. There are some fantasies I enjoy, and I'm really just trying to expand on my taste in reading. And so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and give this a try. There's another book that eventually down the line that's a classic that I will get to, but in the month of November it will be The Great Gatsby. Okay, so those are, let me pick these up. Of course, this isn't nearly as heavy as the 9 books that I was having him choose between. But here is, look at this. Here is my November TBR. And I'm a bit excited. Like, I feel like all of these are different, right? So we have Homeless Where the Bodies Are, a more psych thriller, mystery perhaps. Before I Let Go, I believe it is, would you call this a second chance romance? But it's like, because I believe the couple's like divorcing, but then they eventually get back together. Ace of Spades, I think this is more so of a thriller if I'm not mistaken. I know I didn't read the backs of any of this to you guys, so my apologies. Legends and Lattes, I don't even know what this is considered. What is this considered? I don't even know. I know I read it before I actually purchased it, but I couldn't even tell you. And then of course, The Great Gatsby, right? So yeah, they're all different. So I'm excited to really just see how many of these, for one, that I get through. And if I get through all 5, that means November is a great month. But again, we have Thanksgiving and stuff coming up, so we will really just have to see how the month goes. But these are my 5 books for November. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe. I truly appreciate all of you guys who have given me love thus far on my booktube journey as a newbie. It has been, so far it's been great. I am enjoying doing these. I am surprisingly enjoying the editing process, and I just hope that I can continue to show up for you guys and make videos that you guys enjoy. So yes, please like, comment, subscribe, all the things. And let's see, down below, please comment which of these books, if any, you have read and what you thought about them. Okay, so that is all for now. I think this is it. So I'm about to go eat. Y'all didn't hear my tummy growl before this, but a girl is hungry. Babe barbecued, I made some sides, and it is time to eat. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend, have a great week whenever you are watching this. All right, mwah. Thank you, bye. I ain't too proud to beg what I on my own. Okay, anyway, I may scratch that. That was mainly his main. That was, I'm gonna do that part over.